So check this out, everybody. Back live here on SFG Live. Look who we have here. Members of Metallica, James Hetfield, Robert Trujillo. Great to see you guys.
Thank you, Chris.
This is fantastic.
Thank you.
You look good in the uniforms, guys.
Thank you.
I mean, this is
finally we look good.
We look good in something.
No, and you guys, you jammed with Barry Zito. We just saw that. He really could hold his own. I mean, I don't want to speak for the guy or your assessment of him, but what was that like having Zito down in your digs?
Zito is actually an accomplished musician. I mean, he learned a couple of tunes, even played drums on Sandman. Lars helped him a little bit, but he carried a solid groove. And if I were Lars, I'd be a little bit worried, you know?
And James, Zito has a great history. He told you guys about his father with Nat King Cole. I mean, did you respect for him? I know he's a professional pitcher, won over 160 games, but did you respect for him even go up more, knowing his history and love of music?
Well, absolutely. I mean, someone who comes from, a history of something else, and I know how, I've got some kids too, and it'd be nice if they play music, but no pressure. But there's you're a little afraid to do it in front of your parents. But he's gone on to do something on his own that's, equally as great, if not better,
No, absolutely. And the marriage of the two, and that was great in the feature again. But you guys marrying, the sport of baseball to what you guys do, your anthems per se, for lack of a better term. We played Fuel as our entrance song the whole year in 2010, and we went on to win the World Series. And Sandman's an integral part of a lot of closers. And how much gratification do you get for being part of the sports world like you are?
What do you think?
Well, for me, it's all kind of stems from the inertia and that energy that you feel, the power of that. Obviously, the fans. In the world of Metallica, we've got real passionate fans, and same thing with baseball teams. There's just that you feed off that energy.
Yeah. Robert, you're getting mocked by your buddy here. That's cool.
There were some Dodgers behind you, too.
Okay.
But, James, is it cool when you're in a stadium and you see not only that your music's being played in the park, but what it does to the fans?
Oh, well, there's no doubt about that. I mean, it does that for us. So when someone connects with your feeling or your heart or whatever, your passion, and it takes them to another level, it's amazing. And it's this cycle of inspiration, from us getting inspired by some other artist to playing it, and you hear it in the park, takes this team to another level, and then you see that and we get inspired by that. It just keeps growing. It's amazing.
And what about being in the Bay Area? You guys like the Bay Area. You're from the South, but you came to the Bay Area for what reason? I read, but let me have you say what the reason.
Well, I came to the Bay Area to be with Lars, James, and Kirk. You know what I mean? These guys are my brothers, and I love the Bay Area. I treat California as a whole, you know what I mean? It's like the best, I don't want to, but I think it's the best state anywhere. You've got the desert, you've got the snow, you've got the beaches. I'm an avid surfer, so is Kirk, and I love it. So, it's great to be a part of this band in the Bay Area. I mean, it's awesome.
And James, the marriage with the Giants tonight, tell us how this event took place. I mean, why are we here sitting with you?
Well, we've got lots of people in our organization at our HQ that are Giants fans, and they just started getting us to games and seeing the fever. Obviously, the last few years have been really good, and how could you not feel it here in the Bay Area? So being a part of that is always great, man.
Hey, we got to look at something, because every time I look at you, I think of what you did last year in the NLCS. Kevin, can we roll that when James was talking to the fans, per se, before the ball game during the NLCS? Watch this, everybody.
To kick off Game 6 and get us started with those two magical words, one of the greatest rockers in the history of music, everybody. Please welcome guitarist and lead vocalist for legendary Bay Area rock band Metallica. It's James Hetfield.
Yeah! San Francisco, are you as excited as I am today? Are you ready to kick some Cardinal ass? That's what I thought. This is do or die for us, friends. And San Franciscans do not die easy, right? All right, we're going to show the world how we do it how the San Francisco Giants fans do it here. Are you with me? Are you with me? San Francisco, let's play ball!
How awesome was that? And then we went into Sandman, and the crowd went crazy. We won the World Series. So nice job. That was just fantastic. But in closing tonight, guys, because I know you have a very busy night, the national anthem tonight. It's a sacred song. We heard your sound check. People were getting chills already. I mean, tell me about, just the feelings about doing that.
Well, it's better than me singing it, all right?
Okay, fair enough.
We'll play it. God, it's, growing up, wanting to play guitar in high school, you never think you'd be doing amazing stuff like this. And really, a lot of great challenges keep getting in front of us, and we step up, and we love doing stuff like this. So we're grateful, extremely grateful to be having a Giants Metallica night here. I mean, who'd have thunk? It's awesome.
It really is. Robert, James, I can't thank you guys enough. This is a thrill. This is a thrill for our fans and a thrill for everyone.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here. It's an honor.
You guys are going to have a great night. James, thank you.
Yes, sir.